Hello guys, this is Caleb, and I just want to let you guys know that today this is not my gameplay. This is from a friend of mine. He texted me saying that he got a 78 and 15 game, and I was like, ooh, that ought to be interesting. So I went to take a look, and it's a pretty good gameplay, so I figured I'd do something special with it. I'm going to break down his gameplay, so if you guys could, please leave a comment and a like, because there's a lot more work going into this video than the normal one. And, I'm working on some overlay stuff and some music in the background, so like and comment, please, if you could. I hope to do more of these if you guys send me gameplay. And enjoy. Peace. Okay, first off, I like this starting route that you take. Some at headquarters, there's going to be people coming from everywhere, it usually seems like, but this is a good route to take if you want to cut them off at their spawn, the enemy team. What I don't like though is what you do when you take this route. You dolphin dive out, which is smart, considering there might have been somebody there, but then you start cooking a grenade without even thinking there was someone there, so make sure you know that someone's there before you start cooking a grenade, and next time, take cover behind the barrels or behind that piece of sheet metal. Other than that, good starting route. Alright, next let's talk about the class you're using. Right now you're using AK-47 with dual mags, Hardline Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Hacker with an RPG as a backup, with tactical insertion, frags, and flashbangs, I believe. And so this is a very good setup for team deathmatch. It would be good to rack up kill streaks. But here when you're playing headquarters, you want to try to survive as long as possible. So Hacker is a good idea. Sleight of Hand's always a good idea. The Hardline Pro is kind of going to waste here in headquarters. I would suggest Flak Jacket next time instead. But other than that, good choices. AK is a very good gun. But if you're going to use a launcher, use the Law or the Strela so you can lock onto and take down kill streaks. Okay, I talked about your starting route. Let's talk about this route here. What you did was you came around the side almost, and then you decided to call it quits and go back around because you saw that the enemy captured the headquarters. Good idea if they hadn't already captured the headquarters. But then also, you didn't even bother going to headquarters. You went to call on your kill streaks, which is a horrible idea, and it's going to come to bite you in the ass later at the end of this game because you guys couldn't destroy the headquarters fast enough because you weren't that one extra guy down there that could have helped them. So go after the headquarters even after the enemy has it. Destroying it's always a good idea, and make sure that you even try to cap it, because if you had gone around and taken the flank from the door instead of going around to tin there, if you had gone middle door out to the stairs near the tower, you could have cut them off and possibly killed the guys who were taking it. So okay route, but there were much better options to take. Ooh, puppies, I like where you're going with this. Oh crap, it's the skill evening car of death. Alright, the reason you lost that gunfight is because, one, that guy jumped like Halo, which is a good decision. In a close quarter situation like that, allowed him to get the the higher edge on you, I should say, literal upper edge. And two, you didn't fire from the hip, which would have allowed you to possibly, it allows you to move faster than aiming down the sights, and it allows your cursor to move faster. So if you had fired from the hip, you probably could have got 2 or 3 shots through the tin and killed him. But, still, bad decision making all around from him and from you, so next time, just try hip firing a little bit more. It's much more helpful than you think. Huge tip for headquarters. When you spawn, it's almost guaranteed there will be at least 1 or 2 guys near you, so always be on the lookout. Like, that guy was in the corner, probably calling it a kill streak, but he was still in a safer area than you. You spawned with them pretty much looking at you, so as always, in headquarters, be on the lookout when you spawn, because there's most likely going to be guys there. Alright, I like the philosophy you have for headquarters, which is kill everybody before the headquarters goes online, which is a great idea to keep them off the headquarters, but if you're too aggressive on their spawn, they're going to spawn near you, and they're going to spawn aplenty, so be careful, because some guy's going to come around the corner and nail you like he just did there, so just be a little more cautious, play a little more defensively, maybe take some cover behind a barrel or near a wall. In a situation like that on Summit, when you're near that little crate there, be a little smart, take cover behind that crate, and you'll win 99% more of your gunfights because they're only going to have a head to hit in a small section of your shoulders, so smaller hitbox, harder to hit. This is the only time in the game that I really see the RPG of being benefit to you. The law could have also flushed that guy out, and the law can also lock on a kill streak. So like I said, law or Strela. Situation like that, law is better, but run the Strela if possible. You're going to be a lot more useful to your team. He could go all the way. A lot of nothing happening right now. You guys like cookies? I like cookies. Really good. Pancakes as well. Waffles, a lot more than pancakes. French toast, king of them all though. King of them all. Wonder when he spawns back in. When he spawns back in, he's probably gonna have French toast. Just saying. Once again, I hate to reiterate points, but they're important. Call in dogs when there's about 5 or 6 seconds left, so the dogs come in and they take everybody out. Now, I know I'm not in your ear all the time when you're playing, but if I could be, I would tell you, wait. Calling in kill streaks is a good thing, but calling them in at the right time is even better. Once again, you still have that tunnel-minded philosophy of attacking their spawn, or what you think is their spawn, and it doesn't really matter if you do that because you have dogs out and you had a chopper up in the air, so you don't need to worry about that at all. And also, in a few seconds, you're going to try to shoot down this chopper with the RPG. Like I said before, Law and Strela, much better for that. Okay, running off a spawn is usually a good idea to get to your objective faster, but here on Summit, these are some of the worst spawns in the game because you can literally spawn with somebody looking at you, so try to avoid doing that as much as possible. And always check your corners no matter what, off spawn or not. That'll save your life a lot of times. And throw a feeler, flashbang, or a stun if you're not feeling too safe about it. It'll save your life more than you think. Oh, and capture the headquarters! That's another one of those situations where hipfire would have been much more beneficial to you than aiming down your sights. You could have gotten at least 4 bullets into each guy, and at that range 3 will kill. So try to hipfire as much as possible in close quarter situations. It's something you need to learn, and something a lot of good COD players do. Why do you think a lot of PC players spray from the hip a lot? Flak jacket, flak jacket, flak jacket, baby. That will save your life many more times than Hardline Pro will with your kill streaks. Trust me, flak jacket, run it. You won't even have to worry about that claymore. Good decision on the hip fire before aiming down your sights there. Hip firing is always a good decision, like I stated before. Aiming down your sights, still not good in close range, but the hip fire will allow you to take that guy out, and then aiming down your sights will allow you to move into a long range encounter afterwards, and a lot more quickly and efficiently. So learn the hip fire and learn to aim down sights afterwards. So good skill to pick up. Okay, I don't know what you were doing here. Alright, you had the spy plane up, you took the guys out, and you still didn't bother to destroy the headquarters. What are you doing, man? This is the farthest thing from team play I can think of. Yeah, everybody's got to play the Slayer role once in a while, but you were right there. Take that headquarters, man. It's going to be a lot easier for your team to take it, and you're going to have a quicker lead over them. Do it, and do it every time. Learn it. Live it. Okay, now is a good time to call on your helicopter, because the headquarters is going to be online in about 10-15 seconds. So doing that, it takes about 10 seconds to get into the airspace for the actual map, and then it's just going to kill everyone. It'll keep the enemy at bay, it'll keep them at the gates, and you guys will be able to take the headquarters. But because you didn't do that, and you do call on your dogs afterwards, which is still good, but the enemy was still able to take the headquarters, and it's the main reason you guys lose. Aw, man, there's another 74U in your hands. Oh well, you picked it up off the ground. And I do like that you destroy the headquarters here with your team, like a team player, and a team effort, and a team game. But I know you, had the headquarters been on the other side of the map, you would have waited for the enemies to spawn, and let your teammates take the headquarters. And like I said, the main reason you guys tie up this game is because you weren't there to destroy the headquarters with your team, or cap it most of the time, so the enemy got to it. So be a team player, and take or destroy the headquarters. Now, how did an AK-74U lose that gunfight? Tisk tisk, you're holding an overpowered gun. There were 2 or 3 guys. You could have hip-fired the first guy, reloaded, and taken out the next 2. The thing's got a grip and rapid fire. It's a bullet hose of death. It's the Haterade. Use it wisely. It's-a me, Mario, dropping down with a gun on your head. Okay, you're playing headquarters, and that gigantic white arrow in the middle of the map is the headquarters, and it's online. Go capture it, now, or else you're going to tie or lose if the enemy takes it. Go, soldier, go! Damn it. Ugh. Next time, can you at least get in there and destroy the headquarters or kill the guys on the other team, please? So you can have some semblance of winning the game. Because you didn't do that, your team's not going to have enough time to destroy the headquarters, and you're going to end up tying this game. This could have been an extremely easy win. You're a strong player with good aim, and you're using a very good gun. Overall, okay game. You had 1 defend. and that's really not enough to win a headquarters game. You have to get in there and you have to capture. Yes, 78 and 15 is a great score, but it doesn't matter if you didn't do anything to help your team win. Kill streaks are helpful, but they're not the end-all be-all. Having that headquarters and having a spy plane up, that's much infinitely more helpful than having a helicopter up. Yes, dogs are going to help, but they can just sit in a corner with the headquarters and take out the dogs and take the headquarters. So next time you're playing a headquarters game, get in there, take the headquarters, be a man, and then drop the bomb with your dogs and win. Go team!